Hello everybody, bienvenido a todo. Welcome to Vabred with me, Vabred, and we are once again in BeamNG.Drive. And as you can see, I've got the Nürburgring up. I've got a base model BMW 5 Series, which can mean only one thing. It's the base model challenge. So that means we are, if you don't know what that is, it means I take a base model of a car. Well, pretty much they're all mods that I've found across the internet for Beam, and I take the base model of that version of the car and I see what times I can get in the Nürburgring in Germany. So top five are, well, they're currently all German cars. So in at five is the Mercedes S-Class, the 90s one, the W140. It's a long wheelbase, so it's like a 3 litre, I think, 6 cylinder. Was the base model, and that came in at like 11 minutes 15 seconds. Number four was a 3 Series compact. Not bad actually, pretty snazzy little car, and I got that time, and that car was pretty wrecked. Third was the last video I did. I took around an Insignia, an Opel Insignia. Not quite as glamorous as a BMW, but a pretty modern-ish, nice-looking car, I think. Very safe, very easy to drive, actually. And I trashed that as well, but it was because it's such a big, safe car. It was fine. Second is I don't know, this is like third or fourth gen. No, it must be fourth or fifth gen 5 Series. Yeah, I don't think I ever filmed this one, so I just did it really well. But the first is one that I did, I think it was my second video or third, and it's a diesel BMW 5 Series. So, like, following tradition, the 5 Series I'm going to do should be able to get me into that top 5. Might even be able to get me under 10 minutes if I play my cards right. So, with no further ado, let's take it for a spin. And this is, I think, one of my favorite 5 Series. I think this and the one that came after it are my two favorite, like best proportion, best looking. I mean, it's easy to say that because cars back then didn't have to be safe, so they didn't have to like make everything chunky or anything. So cars look really elegant and all of that. But that's because like they had like thin pillars, and if you rolled over in them, you'd probably die. But this is, I mean, this is a gorgeous car, just gorgeous. Look at those lights and everything. Right, let's go. Get in. Right, we are going. See, the thing that makes the BMWs good is that, like, even the base model BMWs are pretty nippy. Like, the engines don't feel base model. I guess what makes them feel base model is that they're like this. Like, for example, this would have like a tape player rather than a CD player or something, or it wouldn't have a car phone. I mean, I've already crashed it, and I don't even want to look at it because it pains me. I love this era of 5 Series. I don't know what I've done to it. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, I've lost the hubcap. Oh no! Now I just look tacky. The tracking is pulling to the left, but it's not too bad. I think I'll be alright if I don't crash it again. Easier said than done with me, ain't it? Eh? I have a nasty habit of just talking as I'm driving directly into a wall. But this is a nice car, so what can I say? I do hope with time more people put mods into this game. I mean, there's already a lot. You can find lots and lots. And I just have hopes of like getting some nice classic cars from my childhood that I may not ever be able to get the experience of driving. I would love some 90s Rovers, 200, 400, a 600. Oh, an 800. Give me an 800 fastback V6. Love it. I don't think I'll necessarily get one, but it's nice to believe I could. Whee. Oof, 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 oof. Come on. There we go. Oof, oof, ooh, that was snazzy. Felt like a real driver then. Flicking out the back. Now let's brake. And around. Oh, you know what? It's a pleasure to drive this car, even with its damaged steering, pulling me off to the left. Screw you! I can do it. Oi! No! Bollocky fuck. That's pulling even more to the left, but that's okay. Because we go around the left hairpin, so Ravik. Not so helpful when you go around the right, but car's still capable of speed. And on this track, it is speed that matters. Like, you can be nippy and you can get round corners really nimbly, but if you haven't got the speed on the longer straights, you're not going to beat 10 minutes. And ultimately, 10 minutes is the aim I have in my head. I'm always like, I wish I could get 10 minutes. Some cars I don't think I'd ever get that with. I don't think the Dacia Sandero I would have ever got 10 minutes with. Or that Peugeot partner, I don't think even if I'd have like really pushed it, I don't think I'd have broken 10 minutes. But oh, I don't know why I slammed the brakes on then. Panic, I think. The worry of driving into a wall. But then there are others. Definitely, I think the cars that are the anything more modern that I haven't broken 10 minutes with is because I drove it badly and smashed it up. Like that 3 Series compact, I could have got under 10 minutes if I hadn't completely mashed it. And the other 5 Series as well. I drove that one very slow. I think it was the first time I completed that. Fiat 500? No, again, another one. Nimble, but too slow on the straights. Just would never have been able to get it under 10 minutes, I don't think. There we go. Right. So. Get in. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, that's the side of this car is. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's giving me flashbacks to when I was a kid. Okay, right, oh, let's get a photo here then. Oof, right, time of day. There we go, yeah. There we go, right. Camera speed, depth of field. Yeah, I need far length blur, near length blur. I need the aperture to be like that to get the focus right. It needs to be right here. Aperture can be a bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's about all right. Well, I think the far blur needs to be a bit more to try and obscure those 2D trees, but here they are what they are. Maybe I should bring the field of view out a little bit more. Yeah, and then maybe a little bit in and out, in out, shake it all about, eh? There we go. Right. Here we go. A little bit. Okay. Right, I think that'll do. Oh. Oh, every panel is broken. Yeah, this definitely reminds me when I was a kid. I lived next to a council estate, and you'd always see these old 80s and 90s BMWs eventually show up around there, turning into beaters. It was a shame. It was like, oh, you obviously cared enough to get like a BMW for like the prestige of it. Otherwise, you'd have just gone and got like a cheap Nova or something. But like, then you don't take care of it. But why? I'm doing this for you because I want to see how miles per hour and how fast I'm getting, because I think I need to be doing like consistently like 60 to 70 to have a chance of getting under 10 minutes. I need to maintain poise so that when I get to the straight I can like really bomb it. I think the steering is okay enough at the moment that it won't massively prohibit me getting to higher speeds, but it's, if I keep damaging it, it's gonna get really tough because it's gonna eventually pull too much that like the acceleration just doesn't. Oh, actually no, it won't. It's not a front wheel drive car, is it? Should be fine then. Good. Ignore me. Don't know what I'm fucking talking about. That's why the BMWs do handle the damage so well, because they're rear-wheel drive. So you fuck up the front, you'll screw the steering, but the power is coming through the back wheel, so it doesn't care. What can I say? It's only taking me weeks to realise that, eh? Oh, got an itch in my face. Oh. Lovely. There we go. Oh, come on. Right, last bend. Not gonna lie, feeling confident about this one, lads. Come on. Confident enough to look outside, which is usually the spell of doom when I change the camera views and then I smash into a wall. Like I said, I'm feeling confident. Come on, straight line. Right, to get to 100 miles an hour, I think it's 160 something, or maybe 170. I think it's 160. Yes, there we go. It's doable. Okay. Better that I do it from inside the cockpit, so I can feel the car more. Oh yes, come on. Got it. Come on. couple more turns, and that's it. Oh wow, no. Oh, that's shit. I didn't come anywhere near beating 10 minutes. I mean third, but still I'm miles away from that more modern 5 Series. I mean, I didn't damage it, but God, I've really consistently been doing more than the speed that I did in this one. Well, I've got a new third, so now the top 3 are all BMW 5 Series of different generations. I just need to do the next one after this. I think that's the other mod I've got. I'm not sure. Not sure how I feel about this. Right, well, change configuration and then we'll carry on. Yes. I suppose it was a 589, so... And the other one was a 2-litre diesel, and there's 20 years between them. More efficiency, gets more power out of it, probably accelerates better, even if it's a diesel, but still... What did someone think of me? I reckon... Oh, I reckon... Ooh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Ooh. I could do golf. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll do the Golf Mark 4. I'll do the 1.4 base. That'll be a nice calm down, because it should be a fun car to drive. Oh, let's go. Another silver car. Oh, well, then that one was champagne, wasn't it? The 5 Series was. This is silver, though. Doesn't have hubcaps either, because for the love nor money, I cannot get the VW hubcaps that I have in this game onto this car. Right, let's go. Let's go! Little 1.4 base model. I so wanted one of these when I was a kid. Well, not even when I was a kid. Like, I think when I was like old enough to learn to drive, but then I spent all the money I was supposed to learn to drive on clothes. You know what my priorities were. So I didn't learn to drive until I was like 32, something like that, 30, 31 or 32. But if I could have had a car back then, I would so have got like but just as this was coming to the end of its life, they did a version called the Match. You could get like a 1.4, 1.6, and get 1.9, and it like had pretty much like all the sort of, for the time, all of the equipment you'd need, like, you know, aircon, electric windows, like a CD player and stuff like that. It had these really nice alloy wheels, and it had these nice seat fabrics that were like sort of not tartan, but kind of like tartan, and it was just a nice car. And whenever I'd see one, I'd be like, oh, I wish I could drive, and that would be my car. Sad. Whereas now, I don't think much about the Volkswagen Golf. I mean, this whole class of car, the mid-sized family hatchback, has just died a death. Killed, like large family cars have been killed off by SUVs. It's a shame. It's a shame. I remember the heyday, like 1998, 99, when the new Astra, the new Golf, and the new Focus came out, and the Focus was like revolutionary because it replaced the Escort, which was like dumpy and looked stupid. And then the Focus came out and was like, wow. And then this came out, the Golf, which was like a much sharper looking version of the, like, all new Golf, but it like obviously evolved the Mark III body shape, and it did such a better job of it, like much sharper. I always think the Golfs that are like just refinements are the ones that are the better ones. So like the Mark II was a refinement. They didn't really drastically change the shape. They just bulked it out, made it thicker, gave a bit more presence. It looked great. And then the Mark III came along and revolutionized the shape, but inefficiently. It was chunky. It was dumpy. Then this one comes, and it's like it's refined it, made it elegant, sharpened up the lines. And then again, the Mark 5 came along, and it was sort of... So then the Mark 6 had to come along and save it. A nice, more refined, sharper look. This is a perfectly nice car to drive as well, I have to say. I was amazed at like how some front-wheel drive cars feel very boring, and then others are much more fun. I'm like, but what? How did you exactly do it? Is it the weight and balance of the car, or what? There's like some rear-wheel drive cars feel really difficult to drive, and then others fine. Oh, come on. I mean, even in this, I should be able to pass 100 miles an hour. So, I mean, I've got hope that I can keep this in the top 5 as well. Even if it isn't fast, I do think that it should be fast enough. If I can get that BMW 3 Series compact around here, with damage, this is a newer car, more efficient, probably lighter. Oh, well, actually, maybe not lighter actually, because this has safety stuff. Oh, that was close. Oh no, it's not like going up the hill. Look, it's a mile per gallon indicator on the on the dashboard that's telling me I'm getting 12 miles to the gallon. Well, you know, I'm racing this car against imaginary foes. There we go. I should pay more attention to my fuel consumption when I'm driving, but I'm like, I don't want to know. Because it ain't going to be the car's fault, it's going to be mine for being a terrible driver. Accelerating too fast. Staying in gear too long. Oh, come on. Oh, well, no, it really doesn't want to go faster than 70. That feel... Oh, we're on a hill, that's why. Yeah, you can't feel it when you're on it, because it feels like... It doesn't feel like a steep gradient, but you are constantly on a hill on this part of the track. Because it's where all the cars, their engines just become really lethargic. I mean, it might be a place that would be good for, to put my, choose a manual gearbox. So you could rev higher. Oh, come on. Right. Okay, right. Oh, there we go. Right. Camera speed, time of day. Ooh, that's quite nice. I will do another one of these. Okay, right, aperture. Okay, you'll have to do, I think. Oh, No, 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 no. Aperture needs to come down more as well. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I think that'll do. Hello, little golf. How poorly you perform on hills, though. Now I'm driving. I'm driving. Oh, hurry up. You're struggling. Oh, that's steep. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't go for a 1.4. Match. Wait. All that time ago, I'd have been like, oh, this car's slow. No, not the Golf. Well, the steering's fine. I think I literally have just destroyed the body panels. Oh, and the shockwave damaged the other side as well. Oh, and now I've like added to that. Oh. Okay, now I've got pulling to the right. For sure I do. Well. Come on. Oh, you can tell I'm getting tired, so I'm like driving the car like a lunatic. Trying to be like, keep my eye on the curves. There's a curve coming on. No, quick. Follow the racing line. Oh, yeah, man. Come on. Drive. Ugh. If you watch that, that was me having like a micro sleep, I think. I really need a wheel. It would keep me awake. The controller just sits so nicely on your lap. My lap is nice and warm, and I'm like, oh, comfy. It's like, bitch, you're supposed to be driving a base model challenge. You're supposed to be taking your base model around the Nürburgring. Come on. This ain't gonna set the world on fire. I don't think I've surpassed 80 miles an hour the whole time yet. Come on. Whoa. Look. Just wait until the end, and then you can look around the car. Now just focus on getting through the checkpoints. Ooh, no, I'm going slow. Look at that. I'm already past 11. 11 minutes. Look at that. I'm still not at I'm only at the second to last checkpoint. Oh. Look away from the screen. Recalibrate your eyesight. Oh, good lord. Good lord! Oh my god, I'm almost at the 12-minute mark. How is this car so slow? '16th? Are you joking? Okay, better than the T-Cross, which, by the way, that T-Cross video, the T-Cross and the Logan MCV Estate is like my lowest viewed one, and I think it's one of the best. That Logan Estate was a blast, and if you don't watch it, I'm gonna make another one with the Logan Estate. Yeah, you heard. Okay, that one is. I don't think I did a video of that one, but Clio, that was two videos ago, I think. Oh, that's the original one, isn't it? Oh no, that's the estate. Oh god. So where were we? We're 16, like in top 15. God Almighty! Like the Fiat Panda is at number 10, not Fiat Panda 500. Lada, the Lada from the last one. My dad's crappy old Lada Riva. That's number 9. And this Golf was, I mean, it was slow. I'll be very honest. It was very, very slow, and I trashed it obviously, so I can't complain. But yeah, I got around like a third of the track before I smashed it up, and like, to get that bad, and like, oh, oh, not happy, not happy. But I'll have to live with it, I suppose. It is what it is. I mean, you can see me, I was basically asleep. So the fact that I managed to like place it all and I didn't crash, that's magic. Okay. Um, I'll leave it there then actually, because we'll see what I can do next time. I definitely want to do the Citroen C1. And yeah, maybe another big luxury saloon. We'll see. I've got some French ones hanging around. But anyway, I will bid you farewell. Hasta luego. Bye.